Hey, treasure and fans, your pal Big D back here again with my first of many Steelbook collection videos. I promised you guys I was going to be doing this, and I am. So this is the first. This is going to be my Marvel collection, which it's a little bit bigger than my DC collection, so I fit, or maybe not. Maybe they're about the same. But I wanted to show you this one first, and then I'll be showing you my DC collection. From there, I'll start splitting it off and just creating blocks of just collections that I have in my Steelbook collection. And I'm doing this for one big reason, and that is because I do have a very large Steelbook collection. And for me to sit down and go through every one of them in one video, probably be an hour and a half to 2 hours probably. And I don't see anybody, including myself, sitting through that long of a video. So I figured it'd be a lot easier to take in if I broke the collection up into a few videos. That way it doesn't seem so overwhelming. I know I've seen other people do videos out there where I've actually watched them, where I've watched a 2-hour video on a certain collection, and after a while you're kind of getting glazed over, you know. So I figured this would be a lot easier to do. So today I picked the Marvel ones, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to start off, and these are no order or anything like that. These I just yanked them off the shelf and brought them down just so I could show you guys what I got. So let's start off. So the first one I'm going to start off with, which was I did pick up, which was Ant-Man and the Wasp. I got this one. This is a 4K Steelbook. Put this one up. This was last year. The front of the side. I really do like this Steelbook. This is a really cool looking Steelbook. And I really like the movie. So I got that one. Then next is the first Ant-Man. And I believe this is actually worth some money. But this is the first Ant-Man Steelbook. I like the fact it's got the bullet hole where he's kind of popping out right there. And on the back, kind of looks like a floppy disk almost with all this information on there. So this is the first Ant-Man. This looks like a locker. And you can kind of see it's like Ant-Man, and it's got SSD down here, 1 terabyte. Just really cool. Just looks like, you know, some sort of computer hard drive or something. Actually, on the back, it does say, like, it says slot 2 drive server array. Pretty neat stuff. I really like this Steelbook. And again, I believe this is actually worth a little bit of money, just because there wasn't a whole lot put out back then. So I got both Ant-Man movies. Then next I did get, and this one is 4K as well, and this is Thor Ragnarok. I love this movie. Probably my favorite Thor movie out of all three. Picked this up on Steelbook. And yeah, there's the front. There's the back. Just awesome. I think the Steelbook was really cool too with all the red all over it. Then next, I'm going to show these two all again because I've shown you guys these before. What I'm going to do is this. So these are the Captain America 4K Steelbooks. So I got the first one, which is obviously the first Captain America, the first Avenger. And then here's the back. And then I have Captain America, Winter Soldier at the back. And these all came out recently. This came out recently around the Avengers End time. The first Captain America came out a couple months ago, and then they released the other two right around Endgame time. Then there's obviously Civil War, which is my favorite one out of the series. I love Civil War. The front, there's the back. Now I also do have another version of Civil War, and I bought this because at the time it was the only one I didn't have in Steelbook, and I really wanted to get it, so I did get this version. This is the Blu-ray version of it, but I really like this Steelbook. I think it's really cool, the whole blue and red, you know, friends fighting against each other. You know, I think it's a really pretty Steelbook. They did a really good job with it, so I got this one as well. Then I do have Guardians of the Galaxy 2. This is the 4K Steelbook of this one with Baby Groot. Don't push that button. And the back, that's kind of a generic a little bit, but I do have this one, and I do like this one as well. I don't have the first one Steelbook, unfortunately, and probably never will get that one. It goes for really a lot of money, but at least I have this one. It's even a little hole up there. It's kind of cool. It's all embossed and stuff. They do a really good job with these things. Then next, I do have the 4K Steelbook of Black Panther. I really do like this movie. This Steelbook is kind of so-so on this one. I think that they went for this whole minimalist look on this one, because even look at the back. I mean, there's not a whole lot of detail to it. I like the more colorful Steelbooks. This was kind of dull to me, but I really like the movie, and I did want to get the Steelbook, so I got this one. So there's that. Next is the one that I remember when this came out, everybody was clamoring for this. It was just like, you had to get it, you had to get it, you had to get it. And that is Logan Steelbook, and this is the 4K Steelbook, and this as well. Love this movie, really well done. I love R-rated superhero movies. They're awesome. So pick that one up. There's that side. There's the back. And it's kind of, I just like the Steelbook. The Steelbook's really cool looking. And next we get into the Amazing Spider-Man Steelbook. Just this one alone. I picked this one up right when the movie had come out. I just think it's a really cool looking Steelbook. You know, there's the front, the back. It's just, I really like this steelbook. I really do. And I do have this again in steelbook, and I'll show you later on. But there's that. Then next we have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is the Blu-ray edition. They didn't come out with a 4K steelbook for this one, but I just had to get this one because I really like this movie. That was really well done. There's the front. There's the back. It's just a really neat steelbook. I really like it. Then next is, what was this one? Spider-Man Homecoming. The Spider-Man Homecoming, which is up until next month, the latest Spider-Man movie to come out. So this is their the pop art cover one that they re-released later on. Sorry, I got a little bit of got some allergies going on now. Which they re-released later on. I was really stoked because the first time I bought this movie, I bought the 4K set. It was that weird Amazon one with like the mask, and I thought it was an actual mask, just a piece of plastic. I was not happy with it. So when this one came out, I was really stoked to get this one. So there's the front. I even like the back. They got some really cool artwork on the back. It's a really neat steelbook. These pop art ones are really cool. And then next is the entire Spider-Man series. I don't think, this one's not in here, but these are all the other Spider-Man. So it's the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans plus the Amazing Spider-Man movies are on here. So it's 2 steelbooks. They're in a box. Let me show you. You kind of open it up like this, and there's 2 individual steelbooks. You got, 2 sets. Oops, sorry. 2 sets, one for the Amazing Spider-Man, one for the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans. They're really, really neat. These are beautiful steelbooks. I really like them a lot, and I'm so stoked to have them. Just unbelievably stoked to have them. I picked those up a while ago. They went on special in Best Buy. I got it for really cheap, so I was like, I gotta get it. Next we have, of course, Venom, the 4K steelbook, which I love. I think it's really cool. Venom on the front. And then the back, this is just some cool stuff, and I really like this movie a lot, so got that steelbook. And you can laugh at me at this one, I don't care. I do have the Fantastic Four steelbook. Now, this is not the earlier version, this is the newer version of Fantastic Four, the one that was, the first 2 were really cheesy, and they did the remake, and this one was like, this one's rough to get through. But I think it's really cool. The whole 4 is embossed. Got all 4 characters in the back, and it was a Best Buy flat. I got it for $5. I couldn't pass it up, so I got that one. Then next, I think the rest of them are all X-Men. They sure are all X-Men. So I have the first X-Men movie on steelbook here. Really cool. I actually like this one. I think it's a really cool looking steelbook. The front with the 3 kind of main characters, and you flip it over, and you got the other 3 other main characters of the movie. Really cool. I know they've re-released this steelbook several different times, but I like this one. And then the next one, X2, I actually have 2 different versions of this because I found one in a pawn shop. I just couldn't pass it up. But I have this version, which came from Best Buy. Just the one character on the front, and then kind of just the X in the back. And then this one, which I found in a pawn shop, which is X2, which is very much like the first one. You got 3 characters in the front, and I actually really like. I think this is really nice. And the back, you actually have 4 more characters in the back. And compared to this one's much nicer. But this one I had bought this one first, and then when I walking to the pawn shop, I found this one. I just had to grab it. Matter of fact, I'll show you in a minute why, because they kind of go together. So there's this one. Then here's the third X-Men movie, which again, it's very much like the first 2 with 3 characters in the front, 3 characters in the back. I love these. So you put these all together, and they all do kind of flow. So you got these 2, and you got this one. So they all kind of look the same. They got a very similar look to them, but it's really cool. I love these 3 steelbooks. I think they look beautiful. Just absolutely amazing looking, and much more than this one. If I had to do it all again, I would just stick with these. Probably wouldn't have gotten that one, but in case may be, man, I really like those. So there's those, and then I have X-Men First Class, which another movie I really enjoy, really like. There's that, and then I have X-Men. What is this one? This is Days of Future Past, which is really cool. I love the whole robot look on the front there. And then the whole Trask on the back. It's got the thing. This is a really cool steelbook. I love the little stuff right here, stuff like that. And then I do not have the X-Men Apocalypse steelbook. Believe it or not, I did not get that one. So I am out of luck on that one for right now. I will eventually get it, trust me. So that is it for my steelbook collection. This is actually going to be outdated in a couple weeks when Captain Marvel comes out, because I will get Captain Marvel steelbook. And then when Avengers comes out, obviously I'll be getting the Avengers. And my Avengers aren't in here, aren't they? I'll be darned. I did not have my Avengers Steelbooks in here. I do have Avengers Steelbooks. I will add those to my next one. But thank you guys all for watching. You know what? Hold on a minute. I'm going to go find those. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I can't believe I forgot those. They're sitting on the shelf outside my room here where I have them. So, and I actually forgot a couple other ones there too. So here we go. So my Avengers Steelbooks. I do have the first Avengers, and it's very similar to that Civil War I just showed you. What had happened was when Avengers, was it the first Avengers, not first Avengers, but Infinity War come out, they had, just before that came out, they reissued the other Avengers movies again in these kind of steelbooks along with the Captain America Civil War, because that kind of ties in. Because honestly, let's be honest, Civil War is an Avengers movie. It's not a Captain America movie. It's got a lot of Avengers in it. It's an Avengers movie. So they got this one too, and I'd never picked this one up on steelbook, so I jumped the opportunity to get it. So there's this one, and I do like this one too. I like the fact I think it's a very cool looking cover. The silhouettes of the the main cast. The back here you got some of those creatures flying around with the Avengers symbol in the middle. I really like that one. So there's the first Avengers. Then here's Age of Ultron. So I did get this one. This was the first issue by Best Buy. This one you had a choice between, and I'll show you in a minute. But both fronts were the same on this one, but on the back you had a choice between either the Vision or Ultron. I went with Vision because I thought the Vision one looked a lot cooler than the Ultron one. So there's two different versions of this out there. So I got the Vision one. I really like it. It's cool. It looks awesome. I love the 808s embossed. It's really cool. And then, of course, most people got this one, but this is the Infinity War with the big, Thanos with the big gauntlet on the front. Kind of a minimalist type of situation here, too, just the ink has some blues, but I think the blues are really pretty on this steelbook. I really do like this steelbook a lot. This is also the 4K version of it. So there's that. And then I can't believe I forgot this character off, but this character, I do have both these, is Deadpool. So here's the first Deadpool movie, and this is the 4K steelbook of Deadpool. I love Deadpool movies. They're awesome. They're great. They're funny. They've got good action to them. There's the first one. And this is a kind of a simple cover, too, but it's very effective, I find. So there's the front. I even kept the sticker on there, so Best Buy. And the back, here's the back, kind of the other side of the face there. So there's Deadpool. And then, of course, I had to get Deadpool, too, which I like this cover even more because I love that they use the little art that they use in the movies that they vary in. This actually has a slip cover on it as well inside. I actually had to remodify this little plastic I put over it to make it work. This was a slip cover over it. It's really cool in the back. You got the Juggernaut and stuff like that. And it's just really cool. And this is the 4K steelbook of this one too. So that is it for my 4K, not my 4K, but my steelbook collection for Marvel. Do have a few there. This video so far is about 12 minutes already. So that's just not even a fraction of my steelbook. So as you can see, and you'll see as time marches on, every week I'm going to put a new collection out until I get through it. So you'll see the reason why I broke it up, and hopefully you guys will agree with me at the very end is probably the right thing to do. But that's it. Thank you guys all for watching. Leave me some comments down below. Do you have any of these steelbooks, or do you have other versions of these steelbooks? Let me know what you have down there. Click the like button if you enjoyed the video, the subscribe button if you want to see more videos by me, the little bell will notify you when I do put videos up. Thank you again, guys, all for watching. Hope you have a great week. Everybody take care, and always keep hunting because you never know what you're going to find. And as always, live long and prosper.